York police provided an update on 2 homicides this weekend, along with several other violent crime investigations. CB24's crime analyst Steve Ryan joins us live with more on what was said at this press conference. And you know, what was interesting, Steve, is that the chief saying they're appealing for bail reform and that the system is broken. But when we speak to many of the legal experts that we have on our show, they have a very different of opinions on that. Talk about 2 contrasting opinions on the current state of our justice system.
Jimmy, that's a great point. And I think there is fingers to be pointed in 2 directions. So start with the feds. The feds are the ones that make legislation. They are the ones that determine sentencing. And of course, stronger sentences will hopefully and most likely deter others from committing crimes. Now, the feds also implement the bail legislation. But that is the responsibility of the province when it comes to housing those who are on bail and faced with being detained before a trial or being released. So when it comes to provincial detention centers, they are over capacity. Some of them are at 130%. Therefore, when somebody commits a violent crime and is arrested, they're put back out on the street because there is nowhere to house them. And oftentimes the justices of the peace, who are well aware of the charter, which says that everybody basically is free from inhumane treatment, aren't sending them into custody, Jamie, because there's nowhere to put them. So fingers are being pointed in both directions. The feds are saying it's the province is saying it's the feds, but the reality is bail is enforced in the province, and if people are detained in custody, they go into a provincial jail. And if there is no room, we need to build bigger jails. And that's something that the province has recognized. But until that takes place and we clear out the clog of 80% of the people in custody right now, Jamie, are awaiting trial. 80% are in pretrial custody, not convicted. There's your problem. There's the problem, not yours, of course, but there's the problem that we see collectively, and that is there is no room to house those who are out there committing violent offense after violent offense. So the chief today was very frustrated when he provided updates saying that his men and women are out there on a daily basis facing the same criminals. So it's like a big revolving door. So it needs to be a partnership with the feds and with the province. But the reality is the provincial jails are run by the province. And until such time that we get that 130% clogged rate, get that freed up so there's more room for others to come in, this is going to continue. So we updated today on a homicide that occurred on Sunday morning in Vaughan near Major Mac and Highway 27. Multiple suspects entered a home and they shot and killed a man. Now, police have said that this was a targeted incident, and when asked by members of the media what they meant by that or why they said that, they said it was for financial gain. When asked what that financial gain was, they would not elaborate, saying that it was part of the investigation. 90 minutes later, we're showing you this surveillance video right now. This happened 90 minutes after that man was shot and killed in his home on Sunday morning. This is just down the street from where the first home invasion / murder occurred. Police are actively investigating this one as well. Have not made the connection yet between the two, but they will certainly keep that as part of their investigation, with the possibility that these are the same suspects that committed the homicide. And lastly, very sadly, this past Monday, there was a house fire in Richmond Hill. 5 people were involved with injuries. 4 of them remain in serious condition in hospital. And the 5th, sadly, was a 11-year-old girl, and she died as a result of her injuries. This is an arson now being investigated as a homicide. Here's more from earlier. Let's listen.
In the last 2 weeks, there have been 2 fatal shootings, an arson that has claimed the life of an 11-year-old girl and left 4 others in critical condition, and an additional shooting and home invasion which left 1 person injured. First, I'd like to express my sincere condolences to the family and friends of those who have been killed in these incidents.
So both investigations are continuing, and I'll send it right back to you.
Thanks for that update, Steve.